hospital at 3:45 a.m. in 1973. The doctor delivering me is Dr. Bruce Johnson. So the teacher said, okay, Tou Ger, your turn. I found my sheet of paper and said, my mother said it was a cold night up in the jungle of Laos. It was kind of raining. The corn was about really high. And she heard a knock at the door in the middle of the night. Oh, and she said the crickets were outside making noise go. She heard a knock at the door. She opened the door and there I was. She said I was all wrapped up in a cloth. She said I was sent down from heaven. I'm a child of God. And the other kids didn't understand that. See, in Laos, we don't have hospitals. We have birth. My mother gave birth in the home, and that's how she remembered. So that's how she told me. To me, it was a true story. But the other kids said, dude, you're weird, man. You're really weird. And they laughed at me. So I thought, man, maybe I'm weird, huh? I remember the day came when they said, come to conference. Give this piece of paper to mom and dad and tell them to come to conference. I came to my mom, I said, conference now. My mother said, conference, yachina. She didn't know what conference was. So she said, okay, 2 weeks later, mom and dad went to conference. Now, my friend Bobby, his mom and dad are American. They have blonde hair, blue eyes. They were born here. They speak English, so they know what conference is. And when they went like American parents. They held hands, right? They walked together. They know where to go because it's a big school, but they know where Bobby's class is. They went to Bobby's teacher. Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Bobby's dad. This is Bobby's mom. Let's talk about our son, Bobby. My mom and dad went too, but they went home style. They walked in school. My dad said, the school is so big, I'm going to get lost. Where do you go? Over there. Okay, my dad started walking home style. Does my mom and dad hold hands in public? No. My mom's about 5 yards behind my dad. Wait for me before I get lost in this big school. Don't make me behind like that. Oh. They get lost, they finally see the teacher. Oh, this is your teacher? My dad sit home style. He doesn't go like this. Oh yeah! He just, The teacher said to my mom and dad, are you Tou Ger's mom and dad? Nice to meet you. I'm Tou Ger's teacher. He's doing good in reading. He needs to work on his spelling. Does my mom and dad understand what the teacher's saying? No. Oh, what do? They still do this. The teacher might as well say, what do you think about throwing your son off a 50-foot bridge? They're just trying to be nice. I looked at my mom and dad, I looked at the teacher, and oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed with my mom and dad, right? So I didn't like being home. And I remember in 2nd grade, we studied the 4 food groups. Remember that? We studied the 4 food groups. The dairy products, the meat, the fruit and vegetables and all that. The teacher said, Mrs. Yeager, she was my 2nd grade teacher, class, write down what you eat for the whole week. Everything you put into your body to make sure you're eating a healthy diet. Make sure you write everything, Monday through Sunday. So I wrote down my weekly chart. What do we eat Monday? Okay, we eat rice and chicken, rice and beef, rice and hot dog, rice and egg, rice and broccoli, rice and banana, rice and rice, right? We eat rice every day, right? So I looked at my friends. My friend Bobby, on his chart, he had hamburger, pizza, jello, pudding, spaghetti, milk, lasagna. I looked at his, I looked at mine, I said, whoa, we eat too much rice, huh? I was ashamed that we eat rice every day, so I took my eraser. Spaghetti, lasagna, ravioli. I wrote stuff that my mother could not even make because I was ashamed that other people would look at mine and say, whoa, you eat rice all the time. I was ashamed of them calling me rice boy, right? So there's a lot of things that made me ashamed of being Hmong, and I did not like being Hmong. But I want to tell you, I found a secret in 6th grade. Shh, listen carefully. I have a friend. He's not Hmong. He's American Caucasian. He has blonde hair, blue eyes. He's not Bobby, but my friend's name is Dale. And I would go to my friend Dale's house to play video games. At that time, he didn't have Nintendo, Sega Genesis. My friend Dale had Atari. The teachers know what I'm talking about, right? We're playing Atari, and he says, "Hey, Tou, you always come play at my house. Where do you live? Can I come over? 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 Can I come over?" I said, "I don't know. Well, 11 of my family, we have a big family. We lived in Vineyard Chinois, right? In the house in Project. My friend Dale, he lived in a big house with his mom and dad. If I don't come invite him to my house, I might not get to play Miss Pac-Man anymore, right?" So I said, "Okay, Dale, you can come see where I live." My first American friend I brought home. We walked inside the house. My mother saw my blonde hair friend come in. My mother said, "Minai, có cho con thực viên lo có cần sỏi, con muốn có đây được không?" And guess my friend Dale, as soon as my mom said that, he turned to me, he goes like this. Dude, what did she say? She just said, "You should come in, I should give you something to drink because you are our guest." And my friend Dale goes, "Oh, cool, like you know what she's saying is huh?" Of course they know what she's saying, that's my mom. I go to class, teacher says, "Open your books to page 5, read 10 pages. Done, teacher." I go home, my daddy says, I know what he's saying. In school gym class, I ran him faster than all the American kids. Who was the first president of the United States? I know, Mrs. Peterson. It is George Bush. It's George Washington. Who was the president with the tall black hand, long black beard? I know, Mr. Abraham Lincoln. Who was the farmer with the big, who's the big farmer with the big fat blue ox? I know, his name is Mr. Paul Bunyan. I also know something else, boys and girls. I know when I go home, I live in a Hmong world. I have to think in Hmong. I have to act Hmong. I have to speak Hmong. At night I dream in Hmong. I have to eat. I don't have to eat Hmong people, I have to eat Hmong food. You know my little secret? Shh, here's my secret. You guys, here's my secret. It's not that when we go to school, we are not American. It's not that when we come home, we are not Hmong. We have one foot in American culture, one foot in Hmong culture. We speak not one, but 2 languages. We're not just live in one world, we live in 2 worlds and 2 cultures. There is nothing to be ashamed of. Something to be proud of, y'all. And I realized, son, my father said, we are not refugees. We Hmong people are not aliens. We Hmong people are farmers. At the highest mountain in Southeast Asia where no one can survive because the air was so thin, only Hmong people have the special cool flat nose that we can breathe that cool air, right? We Hmong people are hunters. Just like the movie Avatar, right? That's like our people. Hunters and warriors. The Avatar people, you guys saw the movie, they live in the high trees, we live in the high mountains. They are the blue people, Hmong people are green, blue, and white, right? Yes. And they live in clans, we have clans too. The Avatar people, so the Hmong people, we are hunters. The Avatar people are warriors, so are the Hmong. We are warriors. My father says, son, I went to war at the age of 15 in the CIA Secret War. We were hunters, farmers, hunters, warriors. And he said, son, we have been freedom fighters for centuries since our ancestors came down from China. I said, really, Dad? That's us? We Hmong are hunters, farmers, warriors, freedom fighters? Wow, I should be proud of my history. So here's my message to you guys. Don't it up. Go home. Ask Mama, Dad, or your grandma, Grandpa.